everyone and welcome to a new video on my channel. I'm Adam and welcome to Battle of the Beasts All Generation episode number 27. I have two beasts fighting it out for another spot in round 2, and both of these beasts I actually kind of like. Or just mediocre. But let's introduce them. Representing Series 6, the 4 Masters, the first beast from this series to actually compete in the tournament, it is Silexa the Stone Cat. And now, on the other side, representing this large group of specials, special number 14, Skolo, the Bladed Monster. And now, because I do not know what else to say about these guys, it'll be a rocky terrain arena that they'll be fighting in, and let's get to the stats.
Deep within the lost city of Viga lies Silexa the Stone Cat. This is no ordinary cat. This feline can change herself to gas, fur or stone. Not to mention her incredible speed and sharp claws. If this beast wasn't as prideful of herself as she was, she could have killed Tom when she had the chance. But hopefully she'll prove better in this tournament. And now on to her abilities. Agility, sharp fangs and claws, advanced vision, smell and hearing, and of course the ability to change her body from stone, fur, hide or gas. These abilities prove her one deadly foe in the tournament. Let's see how it goes.
Skolo, the Bladed Monster. If it had not been for Avanti's ruler, King Hugo, being infected with the rarest deadly poison, Tom would not have to adventure into the Darkmoor caves in search of an antidote, and if it is possible, the giant steel-winged centipede beast could have remained unseen for another many years. And now, onto her stats. Adhesive breath, a goo that traps her foe, bladed appendages that are made of organic metal, and for combat and possibly gliding. Because, of course, her next stat is gliding, and it was rumoured she had possible flight, but it is still a rumour, so we gave her gliding instead. And of course, she is immune to the scalded and poison, so let's see how she does in the tournament.
Okay, we're going to start things off with Silexa's weakness. Her main weakness is heart exposure. When she's turned into a smoke form, there's a small amount of small moment where Silexa's heart is exposed. Meaning, if someone's quick enough, they could stab her there. If Silexa is stabbed in the heart, she reverts back to her good form, but no, she'll be dead this time. And Skolo's weakness is that she cannot fit in small spaces. So, because she's so big. That is their weaknesses, and you've already seen their abilities. So with that, let's get into the battle.
3, 2, 1!
So if both beasts exit from their chambers, they both come out through the main chamber door. Skolo scuttling out, Silexa prowling out. They both make immediate eye contact to each other. Silexa hisses in aggression, whilst Skolo does nothing and shoots a purple gunk from her mouth that hits Silexa in the paw. Silexa tries to move her paw but can't seem to move it. So using her ability to turn to a smoke form, she's able to go right through it and appear next to it and charges up towards Skolo and is about to jump on top of her. Skolo, using her whole body, she used her wings to just slash Silexa and knock her off. And Silexa falls down to the ground, lands on her feet though, and charges back up towards Skolo. Skolo, using her tail, just slams it into Silexa, knocking her backwards again. Silexa continues to come back up, and using her claws, she goes to slash at Skolo, but her armour is too powerful, and it doesn't seem to do anything to Silexa. To Skolo. So what Skolo does as a what Silexa does to try and counter that, she charges up towards Skolo and jumps, but then turns to a gas form as Skolo goes to attack. Silexa immediately turns, as soon as she turns to her gas form, screeches in pain because Skolo was able to hit Silexa's heart. Silexa then goes back to her normal form and takes a distance, confused of what just happened, but realised that Skolo must have hit her. So Skolo shoots the gunk towards Silexa. Silexa's dodging it left to right. And then what Skolo does is that she slams her tail into the ground to cause a little tremor, throwing Silexa off a little bit. And that little bit of throwing off, Skolo used to shoot her gunk towards Silexa. And it hits her directly in the face, covering her eyes and nose. Silexa turns to gas quickly, and then gets the gunk off, but then turns back to a normal form to continue charging back towards Skolo. And Skolo got an idea. So what Skolo does is that she braces for the impact, and Silexa jumps right on top of Skolo. Skolo wraps her entire body around Silexa, and then starts biting down on Silexa's face, whilst Silexa's trying to scratch at Skolo's armour, but it doesn't seem to be working. Silexa's starting to feel a bit of pain from the biting scratching from Skolo, so she turns to a gas form where one of Skolo's little pointy legs was able to pierce part of Silexa's heart. Silexa screeches in pain and gets back to a safe distance before turning back to a normal form, only to run back up to Skolo again to try and attack. But Skolo is not having any of it and creates a giant dust cloud where it blinds Silexa. Silexa's now blind, stops where she is to try and get the sand and dust out of her eyes. Skolo uses that to her advantage and scuttles up towards Silexa, and using her sharp wings, she slices at Silexa, chopping off her fur and tearing gashes in her body and leg at the same time. Silexa screeches in pain and goes to slash at Skolo, but her armour is too powerful to even cause a dent. Silexa, not knowing what else to do, just stands in bewilderment at this behemoth of a beast that can't take any damage from her. Silexa goes to bite down on Skolo, but not working at all. And then Skolo gets a bit bored, and what she does is that she bites down on Silexa's chest, pinning her down. Silexa gets the idea to turn to gas, but Skolo saw that coming and bit down as hard as she could, right when Silexa's turned to gas, and pierced and broke and bit her heart. Silexa screeches whilst the gas just keeps rising, and it keeps rising until the screeches fade and the gas of Silexa just dissipates. Skolo has won by eating Silexa's heart. Silexa has lost. If you think Silexa should have won, please leave in the comments below what you think of that. However, my word is final, and Skolo is moving on to the next round. With this fight, I wasn't entirely sure what I could do, because whilst both of these beasts are just okay in my opinion, I ended up giving the victory to Skolo because I don't really see how Silexa's abilities with the sharp claws and sharp fangs can actually attack Skolo. So that's why Silexa got eliminated. But with that being said, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell down in the corner below, and I'll see you next time.